What's cooking, guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video I am making a honey jerk salmon. It is flavored with bold, spicy and savory flavors from the jerk seasoning I'm adding, plus the sweetness from the honey just balances everything off. So keep watching for the recipe. Subscribe to my channel so you can join me in my kitchen twice a week, and now let's get cooking. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I'm going to cut my salmon. I had this 2.5 pound salmon here and I'm not using the whole thing. That would be too much. So I'm going to cut this in half first and then I'll portion it out to smaller fillets. I'm not sure how many ounces per fillet this would be, but I'm guessing probably 3 ounces or so. I had already washed this salmon before, but I'm going to wash these smaller fillets I just cut because I want to clean off any excess fish scales or whatever. So just clean it very thoroughly. Then transfer your washed salmon fillets onto an aluminum foil lined baking tray, and I'm patting them dry with a paper towel to remove any excess water. And the foil helps with easy cleanup, of course, but also with another neat trick which I will show you in a few minutes, so keep on watching. To season the salmon fillets, I'm using my favorite store-bought jerk seasoning by Walker's Wood. If you want to make your own seasoning, that is fine too. I'm taking about half a teaspoon of this and I'm placing it on each of the fillets. This jar is the mild flavor one. They also have a spicy one, but that one is too spicy for me. I can't even handle that one. This seasoning already has salt and everything else you need, so I don't ever add additional salt when using this Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. And no, this video is not sponsored, but maybe it should be. I'm now rubbing the seasoning all over the salmon fillets, on the sides as well, to really season up that fish. Then let's put this in the preheated oven for about 20 minutes or so. If you want to cook this on the stovetop, that is really up to you. While my salmon is in the oven, I'm going to chop 2 cloves of garlic. It doesn't have to be finely chopped, I'm just roughly chopping this. Then I have a couple of scallions or green onions. I'm going to use the white or light green part for cooking, and then the green part will be for garnishing. I'm also using about 1/4 of a lemon for fresh lemon juice. Make sure to use fresh lemon if you're going to use it for this dish. Let's take this salmon out of the oven, and it already looks amazing, and I also eat it just like this sometimes. The trick I wanted to show you is, since we put the aluminum foil on the tray, the salmon skin gets stuck onto the foil, and then you can just use a spatula or spoon and just remove the salmon flesh part so easily, and the skin will just get easily removed and just be stuck onto the foil. For the sauce, turn on the stove to medium-high and place a sauté pan on it. Then add some olive oil. I used a bit too much, but when you make this dish, just use about 2 tablespoons or so. Then we have 2 tablespoons of butter here. Let this melt in with the oil. Butter is a must when making seafood, so definitely don't skip on the butter. When the butter melts, then add in the chopped garlic and also the scallions. Stir this around with the oil and butter, and at this stage I lowered the heat to medium-low because I don't want the garlic or scallions to burn. After a minute, I'm adding in the same jerk seasoning, about 2.5 teaspoons. You can use more or less depending on how spicy you want this to be. Also remember, there's already salt in here, so just adjust the seasoning to your liking. Then add in some honey. I used about 3 to 4 tablespoons. You can even add in some brown sugar for added sweetness, but the honey adds just the perfect balance of sweetness for me. I'm also not going to be adding any additional seasonings like black pepper or like chili flakes or salt, because as I mentioned, this seasoning has everything you need. It already has all the herbs and spices that you need for this dish. Stir this all around so all the flavors can really cook with each other. Then squeeze in the fresh lemon, and using fresh lemon really adds a freshness to this dish, and the acidity is a must in here to balance out the sweetness and spicy savory flavors we got going on. Let this cook for a few minutes on medium-low. This sauce may not be looking too appealing right now, but trust me, when you taste these flavors, you're gonna keep wanting more. Now add in the cooked salmon pieces gently so that it doesn't break. Once the salmon pieces are in there, I'm going to spoon that honey jerk butter sauce on top of the salmon fillets and let all the flavors we added to really infuse with each other. Cook this in the sauce for like 5 minutes or less, because remember, our salmon is already cooked, and then you can turn the heat off whenever that's done. Here is my honey jerk salmon all ready and done. Once it's all finished, I'm just going to take the pieces and put it on this plate for presentation purposes for this video. Top this with more of that sweet, savory, slightly sour, and spicy jerk butter sauce on top of the fillets. And then garnish it with some thinly sliced lemon. And also the green parts of the scallions I chopped earlier. And there you have the easiest honey jerk salmon ready to eat. Can you believe with just a few ingredients we have a whole meal ready, which is perfect for a quick lunch or an easy weeknight meal. Try this out for Ramadan too. It will definitely be a hit on your table. For those of you who can't find Walker's Wood seasoning in your area, don't worry, I have the link in the description box, so you can purchase it from there and make this dish as soon as possible, because you definitely want to taste these flavors on your palate. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my recipe for honey jerk salmon. As you saw, there are so many bold, spicy, savory, sweet flavors in this dish, and it goes so perfectly with any kind of vegetable of your choice, or even with plain white rice. If you enjoyed today's recipe, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care of yourselves.